Hello, I'm the Beauty Professor, and you can find my beauty blog at beautyprofessor.net. If you've been following me on Instagram, and I will link that below, and or you have been a reader of my blog, then you know that I've been traveling throughout Europe with my husband. We both had some meetings in Paris and in London, and he had meetings in Brussels. So we just combined forces, explored, held to our business commitments, and had an amazing trip abroad. We just got back a couple of days ago. The jet lag is real, and I'm actually taking off to do some more traveling for Beauty Professor starting tomorrow morning. In the meanwhile, it's a sunny day. I wanted to quickly address some new products that I picked up while away, as well as mention some products that I just reached for a ton during this trip. So this will be a chatty products I'm loving right now video. All of the products on my face are also included in the products I'm mentioning today, so I'll make sure to delineate that connection when the product is being discussed. Alright, so let's jump into it. First, when we were in Paris, we of course made sure to stop at a variety of museums, but I also wanted to visit department stores that we don't have here in the States. So we went to Le Bon Marché. I don't speak French, by the way. Let's clear that up now. But when we were there, I went to the Shuamura counter because Shuamura used to be in the States and I've always loved that brand, but it left a couple of years ago, and really since then I haven't picked up anything new. One of the items I purchased, and this was actually a repurchase from a few years ago, is the Light Bulb Oleo Packed Cream Foundation. It's, for me, a new shade 744, which is moderate beige. It's a great warm medium beige tone. Yes, my nail got into it. Not good. The foundation offers great buildable medium to full coverage that still has a lovely glow and really fantastic lasting power, even through what ended up being some really hot Parisian days. So I'm really enjoying this. Also from Shuamura, I picked up this lip gloss. This is in CR20S, and it looks like this. It's a great kind of pearly pink, but I find that the Shu glosses have this amazing sheen to them. Not terribly sticky, but still great lasting power. So I'll make sure to swatch all of these products in images and then include those images in a blog post, which I'll link to below. For eyes, I was completely intrigued by these new Shuamura liquid eyeshadows. They look very much like a gloss in terms of having this flat doe foot applicator, but they have intense pigmentation that you can just blend out with your finger. It becomes like a lightweight foil over the eye, and then once it dries down, it stays in place. No budging, no cracking, powdering, migrating. They're amazing. I have it on my eyelids right now, and I put this on like 7 hours ago. I haven't touched it up. So I'm really impressed by these, and I did pick up a couple as gifts as well. This is in the shade Bronze. The other brand I cannot readily get in the States is Suku. So whenever I can go to a counter in person and just touch everything and see what I want, I go crazy, and I certainly did again. I did bring some Suku home as presents, so I wasn't completely focused on my own needs, but of course I did get some stuff for myself as well. I started with the Refining Primer. It's SPF 25. I am wearing it as a priming base today, and it's like a milky, very sheer, slightly apricot toned primer. You've got sunscreen, but it also does a great job of minimizing the look of pores and adding a very soft, kind of filtered, luminescent glow. Loving this so far. Then I picked up the Suku powder, and this is a lucent powder foundation. I've already tried it. I just went for it. I think sometimes as a beauty writer, I feel like I can't try anything until I've properly photographed it. When I'm just buying a gift for myself while abroad, I'm going for it. So I did try it. I'm wearing this one right now. This is in shade 203, which is my shade match in many of the Suku based products. And oh my goodness, what a great powder. I picked it up on a whim because Lord knows I don't need another powder. But it has very silky pigmentation that stays in place. I've not touched up my face all day, and it's looking the same as when I applied it. So I'm really pleased with this foundation for the coverage, for the wear time, and for the match on my skin. And I did swatch all the shades available, so I will include those in this post. Additionally, I created my own Suku Concealer Compact. And I say I created it because there are some shade offerings for the highlighter, the under eye concealer, and then the face concealer. And so you just pick the colors that work for you. I'll make sure to list the colors I chose in the box below. I have to look at my boxes. But I'm really happy with this so far. It's the only concealer I'm wearing today, and I did put it under my eyes and then over a dark spot. I find that the concealer is creamy, it's pigmented, it stays in place, and this pearly highlighter is just lovely, just to kind of go over the high points of the face. What a slimlined concealer compact with so much versatility. I also picked up the Suku Pure Color Blush in 02. Yikes. Crisis averted. It is a tan to pale pink gradient, and I find that it's just a really easy cheek. I'm wearing it right now. It warms up the face. You can kind of focus the pink on the cheek and get a nice glow. It's not overdone. It's very subtle, but I like that. I have this blush in other shades in my own collection, but this one has been sold out, so I was really happy to pick it up when I saw it, and I also got one for my mom. Finally, I picked up the Suku Volume Eyebrow Mascara. I'm a huge fan of eyebrow mascaras. I use the Tom Ford one frequently. I was fascinated by this one because it does feel like it has a maybe creamier texture with the formula than the Tom Ford, which has more fibers to build the brows. And this shade is different than what I have in my Tom Ford favorites. This is called Camel, and it's a very unique ashy color that works well with my dark brows. It defines without being obvious, and I am really pleased with this so far. I did swatch all 3 color offerings. Alright, on to products that I reached for a lot over the course of this trip. I definitely employed the use of the new Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Glow palette. This is my favorite instant look in a palette from Charlotte so far. I have 3 of them, this being my 3rd, and my gosh, I love this one. You can see it got some heavy use. I think that the warm, neutral colors are really flattering, easy to work with, easy to blend out, and you truly get a full face. I think the star of this palette for me is this cheek color. It's a burnished rose tan that just really brings out your features without being obvious, and when you need to create a full face in a few seconds, this is definitely the way to go. Can't say enough good things about it. Then I used a lot of the Hourglass bronzer in Diffused Bronze Light. This is one of the newer shades that were launched. This is one of the newer shades launched recently, and I like this kind of neutral tan. It's a true brown, and it's great for sculpting and warming up the face, but it's not so pigmented that it looks obvious when you're applying it in a hurry or very early in the morning, which is typically what I'm doing even when on vacation. Speaking of applying cheek products, I cannot be without my 2 Surratt Artistique brushes. This is the cheek brush and this is the highlighter brush, and they are forever in my hands. I use them exclusively for my face to get my business applied very quickly. They're so soft and just are nimble at blending and diffusing product on the face so that there's a seamless finish. Excellent investment pieces. A couple other face products. I recently procured the Sisley Eye Concealer in shade 3. I've often talked about shade 2. It's a bright kind of peachy apricot to combat dark circles. 3 is a little more skin tone in nature. It's a yellow beige that works really well under the eyes. So when I don't need as much brightening, but I still of course want to conceal some darkness, I've been embracing the 3. I do use the 2 and the 3 interchangeably throughout the week, but 3 is new for me and I'm really liking it. Then a couple other cheek products. I have a lot of love for the Sisley Fido Blush. For blush, I have a lot of love for the Sisley Fido Blush Twist in shade number 1, which is Petal. It's just a very cheery, dolly pink that is light yet definitely imparts a flush on the cheeks. I like to apply it directly from the bullet. on the apples of my cheeks, and the cream formula dries to a powder that then stays in place all day. So it's a really high performance formula. Also, I used a lot of this new Dolce & Gabbana creamy face color in Rose Colizia. This is shade number 20. Looks like this, and I will be doing a blog post that features this shade as well. But this is a very emollient pink that just adds flush that still looks really natural, and there's a slightly glowy element to it that just makes the skin look its best. It's a stunning release from Dolce & Gabbana. Finally, for the face, I love the Chantecaille Poudre Lumiere. It's a powder highlighter, and you can see the embossed sun is all but gone now. I've used this so much. It's a very pretty kind of pearly champagne, and there's just something about the sheen that this highlighter imparts that just makes it really easy to wear on the skin. Also, I like the diminutive compact because there's space for it in my makeup bag, and that's a great thing when you're carrying a lot of makeup. For eyes, the Gucci Mono Shadow in Iconic Copper is a relatively new discovery for me. This is just a great warm bronzy eye. Copper makes it sound a little deeper than it is for me. It's a lighter bronze eye, and the powder formula is finely milled and stays in place all day. So this is a great one as an all over wash of color. And I forever have the MAC Shadow in Mythology, which is kind of like a rosy bronze shade, which I often use in the crease of my eye for additional definition. It's always in my bag. It's just such a versatile product. Loving still, I'm on tube number 2 of the Sisley So Intense mascara. It's what I'm wearing right now. Just a great all-around mascara that also nourishes the lashes. Next, the Gucci eyeliner in Iconic Black. I use this nearly every day. You can see I'm making a nice dent in it. It works so well in terms of gliding across my lower waterline. If you've watched other videos of mine, you know I've included this in tutorials. It's just my favorite black liner these days. And then this product doesn't really fit into any specific category. It's the LXMI Pure Nautica Melt. It's just a balm in a tube. I like the travel tube, which is why I took it. I use it on my cuticles, any dry spots. You can use it on your face to add glow. It has a very natural fragrance, and it just nourishes the skin while adding protection and moisture. Wonderful all-around product, especially for travel. To round this video out, we can't forget lips. I've been using a lot of the Gucci lip liner in 010. This is called Rose Drague. Great lip liner color. It's kind of one of those where have you been all my life neutral rose shades. I also adore the La Prairie lip liner in Nude, which is retractable, so no sharpening needed. It's a little bit lighter and more beige than the Gucci one I've just shown you. Both are excellent. And then for lips, I also have been wearing a lot of the crunchy lip gloss in Ella. This is completely pure in terms of ingredients, and Ella is a great peachy pink with great opacity. I also love the Chantecaille Lip Chic in Lily, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now just by itself. It's a vivid peachy pink. It's got a pop of color going on with a lot of shine, and my gosh, I love this so much. It's just a really great all-around color. I also, for more subdued nude moments, love the Nude Envie lip color in Mesmerize. I've featured this in many past blog posts. Just a beautiful, creamy nude pink. 2 more colors on the docket. There is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy lip color in Crystal Baby. I think you're seeing a theme here. Everything I wear is peachy nude pink. I can't help myself, but to me they're all different. Tell me you feel the same way. Anyway, this one's a little deeper and a little more of a coral peachy pink, and just a really nourishing formula. Great color, and the name is fun too. And then finally, my holy grail nude lip. This is the Clé de Peau Radiant Liquid Rouge in number 11. I've talked about this countless times. It's just forever probably my favorite nude lip ever. That's all I can say. It's exquisite. And that concludes our makeup chat. I do have many tutorials planned coming up for you, and I'm excited to execute those. But in the meanwhile, I'm traveling a lot, and I just wanted to weigh in on some of, like I said, the makeup I picked up on my most recent trip, and also the makeup that I reach for frequently. And I would love to hear your thoughts on any and all of the products that I've discussed today. So please leave them in the comments box below, and I'll also of course direct you to a comprehensive blog post with swatches of these products. I'm finally done teaching for the summer, and once my travel schedule slows down a little bit, I'm deeply looking forward to spending more time at home during July and August, and of course filming fresh video content for you. So please leave your requests for me as well. As always, don't forget to visit me at Beauty Professor, which can be found at beautyprofessor.net. Take care.